Alright, welcome back to uh, Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. That title is too long. With the Yellow Brick Rabbit, we're here on Mission 2, Kejim Base. I wasn't going to put a cut in, but then I decided to put a cut in since it was already half an hour, and yeah, that was basically why. Also, because I'm glad I did, because the audio was a little bit off, so I boosted myself a little bit and turned the music down a little bit, and hopefully it comes out better. First thing we want to do in this mission is blow that glass and blow this up. Kill some guys around the corner. Oh, not good. Alright. Get back into it here. And yeah, that's easier to throw together and render into another format, so when it's shorter. Yeah, I was focusing too much on the game, and I wasn't talking enough gossip and stuff like that for Star Wars. So I'll keep talking a little bit about the game as we go to bits that are worth talking about, but I'm going to try to stick to one topic now. So like, I want to talk about Thrawn, since I mentioned it and then I went on to the two-part thing, and that's really the only thing I described and didn't go into detail with why Thrawn isn't really that great of an idea for episode 9. First, this room. Just oh man. Yeah, it really doesn't help that we ended the last mission with like no health, but I missed that twice. Anyway, so Thrawn is a complex character, and he has a lot going on with him in like a more galactic scale. What he's trying to do is more important than just like him as a character. He's not like a powerful Sith or something like that. He's, you know, a new Imperial figure trying to build the Empire in a completely different way, which some people may agree with and some people might not. Have like a split within the Allies on whether he's trustworthy or not, or whether he's a problem or not. What to do with him, and then, you know, people finding out that you know, not everything's good under the surface, and such. You want to turn these things to get this thing to go over here, and you need to jump up there later. First, we want to turn off the cold, because otherwise you get hurt the whole time you're in here. Just like that. Oh shoot. Alright, if you're careful here, you can not activate these guys. And kind of kill them while they're still in their thing. Otherwise, they're really annoying. They're you can only shoot them while they're shooting at you, or ready to shoot at you. They kind of open up, and otherwise everything deflects off of them, so they waste a lot of ammo, so that kind of helped actually. Oh shoot. There's two guys up here. Remember this. So yeah, the bit that I've pre-played excuse me. The bit that I pre-played in the test is complete. I haven't done these in years, but I remember this because this ledge is notorious for that. Excuse me. Got kind of a weak throat. I was taking care of kids all last week, and like a lot of kids. Alright. Yeah, so you get up here. I know I said I was going to talk more about things, but there are two secrets here. One is back here. Kind of remembered it when I saw the other one. Alright, so that's one. Wait, was that a... Yeah. Oh, wait, I got... That I didn't pick up that back to tank, so... Use one, but... alright, and the second one is over here. Get some grenades and some ammo, but we don't need any. And then be careful coming out of here, because you're going to fall down and have to do that whole business again if you... I missed him. Oh my god. Okay. So we have more of the sentry guys in here, so you'll see how annoying that can be in a second. Oh no. Ah, well, we fell down anyway. It's all good. Ah, no. Alright, so while we're going in circles, I might as well talk about why Thrawn is a terrible idea. So we only have one film left in this trilogy that we would like to have some type of, you know, completion to some type of story in the trilogy. And Thrawn is too big of a character to deal with. So if they use Thrawn, it's gonna have to be as like an end credit scene in the Marvel movies for the next trilogy. And then we have a trilogy of Thrawn, which would be nice, but at the same time, it's another Legends character or original character that they can screw up. And we've seen them do that quite a bit, so... So I don't know if at this point I trust them to actually do something competent with Thrawn, especially since, I mean, we already kind of have, I mean, Hux is supposed to be a Thrawn character, right? He's supposed to be this, like, young genius strategy dude that's in charge of the military forces, and he's still around, so there's no point to having Thrawn. And then here, we're gonna have to do this a couple times with like a different this type of room comes up a couple times. We get goodies. Remember this. And that's one of the first missions. So I mean, you know, with these older games that you used to play, you know, the first missions you played, you don't know how many times because you're still getting used to the game and how it works, and you get lost. And so they're the ones you play the most, you know. Let's go down here first. Oh shoot! I should have killed them from upstairs. Turrets to deal with. Alright. That's all it hurts? That's all it hurts. Good. I think the middle one is the first. Yes, yes. Back to tanks. down. So in a trilogy, Thrawn could work, but otherwise, I mean, they're going to cram way too much into the film, or they're going to he'll be an underwhelming character, and it'll just be another character that they've wasted. And it's not like the Admiral. It'd be nicer if Hux just actually did something competent for once. Just you don't need Thrawn. Just make Hux a good character. And I mean, that's the thing. Like, if they couldn't write Hux as a good commander, why do you think they'll do a good job with Thrawn? None of them want to rush the door. Oh, sneaky little bugger. Die! Why won't he die? Words of us. Some powers. Why won't you die?
Nothing here.
Alright. So the dude around the corner here that always used to get me. He still got me. This the detention area here. I'm doing good with my dodging today. Alright, that released some that's the start of the level, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not sure, I don't remember that, but okay. Is there? Sorry guys, I want to say that there's another secret here somewhere. Where'd you go, you stupid? Ah! Way too close. Alright, so if those get close to you, they like poison you and the screen goes weird and stuff, and I could... So this might be the first, the first secret in this. Is this no? I can't remember if there is one, to be honest, but if we miss one, I have a feeling that it's somewhere in this detention area thing, but, no, I guess we'll see. There's this thing. Yeah, just hit this like a few times. Yeah, okay. You hit it a few times and it blows up. So I mean, it's, and even with the setting up Thrawn as the next for the next trilogy, you've still got the issue of like the chips haven't been introduced like at all. So I mean, unless this film somehow introduces, you know, the chips was it the Chess Empire or whatever. Then it's just kind of like out of the blue and nowhere. And
here he comes. Get clear.
Hey.
Watch the line.
Nowhere to hide. Nowhere to hide. I know you're here.
oh man, you're getting me every time. Alright, we got through the room. Go rampage that. Hold there for a bit. I don't know, popping through the doorway wasn't working. They were getting me like every time. Oh yeah, this. Oh shoot, Alright, yeah, those lines, those blue lines mean that there's trip mines placed, and you will blow up. Ooh, well, I didn't really take any damage to that. Oh yeah, there's more turrets. A trick with these turrets is that if you get close to them, at least the one you're next to can't hit you really. One of the other ones still can make you run back sometimes, so be careful where you're standing. Don't stand still. That's general advice for this entire game. Never stand still. If something's shooting at you, please. Definitely use that. Alright. And this elevator, yeah, pretty sure it doesn't work from that other direction, so. And I guess technically we're supposed to go back and do that one before we went over here and did this. Oh yeah, more turrets. Not forget about the more turrets. Here, that one's down, that one's down. Crossfire on that one. This one. Is there another one? There we go. What? Really? Alright. Alright. And so, I mean, I don't really know if there's anything else to say about Thrawn. Without seeing actual disagreements with what I'm saying. I don't know why they would do a two-part movie when it's always divided into trilogies. And they know they want to make more movies, so why they wouldn't make another trilogy afterwards and set one up is beyond me.
Did you hear something?
Oh! I miss him every time and he still hits me. Oh. All the hell. Come on. Alright, see you in a second. Alright. Yeah, so I might have left in a little bit of that just so you guys might believe that I actually got here with this. Got much better this time. Much better result. Yeah, partially because I once again didn't pick up the second one until later, and because of that I ended up with more health and shields than at the end of that. There were iffy times there. But we are back here. Let's hope we don't die. In fact, I'm gonna save. Let's do it.
Pause there. Surround him.
And that took nearly all of our shields. There's gotta be a better way to take him down, but I don't know it, I guess. Alright, blow that one. Get out of the way. No, when you release this, guys are gonna come out of there. I remember this. It's annoying because this thing has terrible response, and I should have blown this up before I got on this. I might. Yeah, that'll aggro them. Hopefully. Come on. No? Run over here? Alright. Thank you for the ammo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's good. And then this area with the laser show. Hit these two things, and then lasers go crazy. Some of these are moving, so be careful. Oh man, I got hit by it. I should be in third person. And yeah, it shouldn't be that hard again. We are nearly at the end of the episode, which is why I haven't started another bit of gossip, and why I I just skipped the redo of it, because it's basically the entire level. I had to start right back at the start, and yeah. So, oh right, I remember this. This room is full of poison. Yes, yes. You have to get his key and then get out faster than I just did, because I took a lot more damage than you should need to.
These are droid-controlled
I cut him off by taking that back to thing. I'm sorry. These are droid-controlled consoles. Is what Kyle was about to say.
Let's see what this little guy can do.
And you gotta use the mouse droid in third person, because it's a little mouse droid. Right, that's what it's for. And then, and I just remembered, where is that thing? It's back in here. Ah, yes, there we go. Ha! That was a happy accident. I was gonna go back into the room looking for exactly what I just bumped into. Yeah, this is the last secret. You open this up and it opens, where does it open that up? Did it not activate? Yeah, it's activated. Maybe it's another one? not do it? Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, yeah, it opened that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and I don't need any ammo, of course. Let's go back into this. And no, that's not an elevator. So I was wrong about I'm pretty sure that I was wrong about there being missed secret earlier. And yeah, there's a lot of them in here. It helps to keep the crystals in between crystals. Another thing from Rogue One, but yeah, we'll talk about that later. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is the end of the episode, so guess that's it for this one. Check you the next time we go back to Jedi Knight with the third mission. I don't remember what it's called, but I'm sure it'll be up on the screen in a minute. So yeah, woohoo! Another full secret round. I'm pretty sure. I'll be biting my tongue in a second if I see I missed one.
Jan, I found an exit.
Good. Grab some of those crystals and get yourself out of there. This place is giving me the creeps.
Lord Desan, this is Admiral Fayar.
Ah, Admiral Fire, how go our experiments?
As of this moment, they're not going at all. The testing facility on Kejim has been neutralized by a pair of New Republic mercenaries, and they've taken some of the crystals.
Mercenaries? Who?
Judging by their ship and the conversations our cameras picked up, I believe it was the pilot Jan Oz and her mercenary partner Kyle Katarn.
Katarn, eh? This setback could prove to be the answer to all our problems.
I'm afraid we haven't been able to decode any more of that transmission.
Good. If I put the Valley of the Jedi behind me, so can the rest of the galaxy.
So what were the Remnant doing in that lab?
Our scientists believe that they were trying to artificially infuse the powers of the Force into living subjects. Those crystals you're holding are very much like those found in a Jedi's lightsaber.
Spast!
But that's impossible, isn't it? You can't just give people the Force with a machine, right?
Everything we know about the Force tells us that such devices are nothing but the fevered dreams of fools and madmen, Jan. But try telling that to those poor beings you found in that laboratory.
Who were they?
Colonists from Artus Prime, a remote mining world on the far reaches of the New Republic's influence.
Let me guess. Crystal mining.
Yes. We lost contact with them shortly before receiving the transmission from Kejim. Now we fear that the colony has been captured by the Remnant.
Or worse.
Indeed. Without knowing the full extent of the Remnant's plans, or the colonists' plight, the New Republic is uneasy about sending in a full liberation force,
So you'd like us to sneak in, assess the situation, and call in the fleet if necessary?
Yes.
You know I don't like messing with this Force business anymore.
We'll double your usual fee.
We'll take it.
All right, I'm clear. This meteor storm gives us great cover. Everything's closed up. They'll never see us coming.
Good. The colony should be a few clicks out. I'll scout things out from the air while you head into the mine. Give me a shout when you find out what's going on.
Will do.